Let me become your translator of the narcissist's language and reveal to you what they are saying. Because in today's episode, I'll be sharing one of the easiest ways to know what a narcissist is actually thinking and one of the easiest ways to reveal their true intentions. If that sounds interesting, please make sure to subscribe before we begin. I am your host, Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional. Welcome to my channel. Let's watch a small video clip to lay the foundation of this episode. Want to know a narcissist's true intentions? Want to know what they actually think about you? Watch the words that come out of their mouth and then reverse them. If they say, I love you, know that they're actually saying, I hate you. Oh, I'll do everything to keep you in my life. I'll do everything to make sure you feel pain every single moment you spend with me. Oh, I didn't know what I'm talking about. I exactly know what I'm talking about. I just want you to think I am innocent, or that you are making up situations in your head and you think you are crazy. Oh, I never said that. Well, I said that. I know exactly what I said and how I said it. But I wanted to think you are hating things so that you question your memory and make it really easy for me to abuse you. The key here is to reverse everything that comes out of their mouth. You might ask, well, why is that the way to know what they're thinking? Because the narcissist's false self is the inversion of their true self. In simple words, it is everything that their true self is not. Their true self is insecure, shame-filled, shame-avoidant, shame-ridden. It is rageful, it's angry. It's a thing that doesn't exist anymore but is afraid to come to the surface since it's almost dead now. It is what the false self cannot ever hold. And the false self is the fantasy-built, fantasy-made, omnipotent, omnipresent, all-powerful, all-knowing self that is above and beyond everybody, that is godlike and cannot speak anything but truth. Whenever a narcissist opens their mouth and something comes out of it, it's nothing but a bunch of lies, be it projection, blame shifting, gaslighting, manipulation, and even love bombing. It's everything that is made up, and the truth is the opposite. For example, if they tell you, I love you, the truth is, I actually hate you. I love the fact that you love me. I love the fact that you love the way I'm treating you temporarily. I love the fact that I'm able to establish control over you. And I love the fact that I will get to take all the supply later and make you think it is your fault. Whenever they say, I hate you, it's all about, I hate myself, but because I can't experience that, since I don't want to feel shame, I will hate you and think the fault lies within you, when in reality, I am hating myself through hating you. Whenever I say, I didn't do that, I didn't say that, I exactly know what I did and said, I just do not want to accept it, because by accepting it, I will have to also accept that I can make a mistake and I am like you, or that I am below you. None of that is enticing to me. None of that is alluding to me, because with that comes self-reflection, and I want to run away from it like fire runs away from water. Reflection and me are like oil and water. We can never mix. Only my opinion matters, and I'll do everything to make sure it matters. Even if that means compartmentalizing things in my own head and gaslighting myself into thinking I never did it or said it. I'll compartmentalize it by comparing it with something that I have done in the past. Like if you hold me accountable and if there is undeniable proof and evidence, I will still find a way out by comparing it with something I did to somebody else, which was way bigger than something that I did to you. And then minimize it and say, oh, it wasn't that bad. Like I can go really bad with all these things, but see, I'm not treating you that way, which in a weird way to me means I'm treating you better. You should be grateful for it, and because you are complaining, it must be your fault, so I will blame you for being ungrateful. I will call you unthankful, and I'll say you are triggering me, and then I'll abuse you, and then that is how it will go. And then I'll pretend to be the savior of the relationship and say you are anxious, You are messing this up, and I am the only one who is trying to keep us together so that you think you are a narcissist or the crazy person in all of this. Do you see how it works? If I say, I promise I'll change, I am saying, I promise I will change you. I will make you a shell of who you are. I will drain every bit and piece of your resourcefulness. I'll make sure you're left with nothing financially, physically, emotionally. I will alienate you from your children. I will isolate you from your friends and family. I'll change you in all ways. I will give you diseases. I'll give you defects. I will destroy your nervous system. I will trigger autoimmune disorders. Yes, I will change you. I will change your life. I'll leave you with debt. I'll throw you out of the house that you paid for. I will make the children think you caused this divorce so that they hate you and think I am the best daddy or the best mommy. I'll demand money like I have earned it, like I have worked hard for it, like it's all mine. I will pressurize you. I will slowly and subtly make you think there is something deeply wrong with you, with a smile on my face, because I can be covert as well in my approach. If I want to be a wolf in sheep's clothing, I want you to think you're doing things to yourself and you're making things up. I will destroy you with guilt. I'll make you feel so guilty that you start cursing your existence. I'll make you feel obligated towards me as if you owe me your life and you cannot live without me, you cannot leave me, and you have to do everything that I say. Should you say no, I will say, oh my God, how could you do that to me after all I have done for you? I have kept a list of everything that I have ever done for you in my mind, so that when the right time comes for it, I will count and I will guilt trip you. I will fill your body with fear, the fear of what could happen if you were to leave me, the fear of how I will torture you and your children if you were to ever leave me, or subtly the fear of abandonment, that I will never ever look at you if you were to say no, if you were to leave, if you were to do what would help you to create some kind of boundary between us. I will never want you to have any form of personality or identity, because to me you are an extension, which is why I will pressure you to perform better, which is why I will shame you if you do not match those standards and goals. I would want you to look a certain way, because after all, you present me. You're nothing but a reflection that was only created to serve me. Do you see how crazy and twisted things are when it comes to a narcissist's mind? They don't think like you. They do not process things like you do. Everything is personalized and made about their false self. It is about what they are getting out of it. It's about how it is reflecting on them and so on. Which is why my suggestion is tattoo this phrase on your arm or somewhere, just write it down. The opposite is the truth. Whatever they tell you, the opposite is the truth. Every time you hear something from them, find out what that opposite is. I love you, I hate you, I want to use you, I want to fool you. I hate you, I hate myself, I hate the fact that I can't have control over you. Everything has its opposite, and that is where the answer lies. That was it for today's episode. I hope you found it insightful. Let me know what you think about this little trick. The trick to reveal their true intentions. If you found it helpful, please share it with those who might need to listen to this or have this tool in their arsenal. I'll talk with you in the next one. Until then, as always, let the healing begin and continue.